Good morning, everybody. It's 8:33 a.m. Eastern New York time, USA. It's August 7th, 2024. This is Dr. Lueth, and I did get some weight. I got some anyway. So I'm going to be testing the ceiling, see what the blades can handle. Right. Okay. They're not rotors, they're blades. Okay. Well, it took me a while, fellas. So back the fuck off me now, okay? Trying to find every single blown apart piece of a Black Hawk is a little bit more difficult than it might sound out loud there. So, yep, that's the thing. It's like cold, sort of, when you first. So, what you got to do first, right? You got to ride slowly and gently with your bird. Starts making it more pliable, easier to handle. Right. So, I'll do a ceiling test. Some people know what that is at some point, right? But if you could get that situated for me, please. Yes, all the mix and O's, the MCs and O's in his house. What's up, Ireland? I know we are some lucky fucks that way. This is true. It does feel both ways that way. Yeah. The McMahon said bring rope, right, to the O's. The mix said to the O's, bring rope. Okay. I don't know, they got into a little bit of a situation. I don't ask questions. So this is what I'm trying to say. Humans on planet Earth, okay? There are a few of us who have that situation going, right? Yeah, I refused to harm an innocent. So I got burned alive at the stake. And I'm the only one who was innocent. The rest of you did it to yourselves, and I lost interest a long time ago. Right, first one's lifted, so right. The rest of the Irish will start feeling it very soon. That's right, the mixing O's in the house, the MCOs. Mix this one. Oh, this one. Make this one. Oh, make go. Why, Shaughnessy? I don't know. They went that way. No, you said Hennessy. No, I freaking had to stop. You guys, the way you're almost dead, so I suggest you stop too. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I'm like, hey, the Black Panther Party was fucking awesome, man. But yeah, I mean, like, there's times it doesn't like hurt my pride or anything. I gotta like slap it on the woman card. Like, I got it, everybody. That was fucking awesome. It just gets too rough for me after midnight. You already know, yeah, aloha, right? I don't know. I hardly remember what I did yesterday. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Everybody, right? Yes, think about the acronym Alpha, Minister, Prime, AMP. Don't steal from me again, please. Also, please don't doubt my love right now. I know it's hard when you get all stomped on for a little while. All right, well, I got over that part a long time ago. So I was healed and ready for a relationship, and then I get fucking attacked. But everybody knows who my ex is now, right? No, thank you. Yeah, I also don't do that kind of thing on again, off again relationship. Nah, just make a command decision. Like, oh well, I don't know how to hate, but I know how to love. Well, I know how to love, but I know how to love, but I know how to love. And the truth is the truth, is the truth, is the truth. Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, my bare naked ladies friends, they know I'm always a straight shooter that way. I know. I was happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, now it doesn't work like that for me anymore. We are some seriously different. Rob Thomas, what is happening right now? I need a hero this time, okay? Because I'm a girl. That's what I was saying. Some of the Scottish. I'm like, what are you looking at me like that for? Like, you guys like throw rocks for fun. I never looked up any of the dude's skirts, man. I know the dirty bird section pretty well too, actually. What? Clubbing with the boys is a positive activity. I just went clubbing with the boys. It's a positive activity, man. It's fine. Well, I made it home just fine. Jeez. Well, this is what I'm trying to say. See, like some want to say there's 5 love languages, and some want to say 7. Okay, well, music is a love language. So what I've been trying to tell all of you, okay, in the interest of air quote transparency, I have not been hiding from you, and I never pretended that way. I didn't. But okay, I'll let you make your own decisions sometimes. Sometimes I may not know. So, but if it starts going wrong, right, I'm the safety here. But you guys forgot about one majorly most important was my safety. Okay. Well, this is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'm saying. So little children, like born after 2012, they might not be able to say it or understand it or get it, and like they might not know what I look like this way, but they always sense that there's a safe place for them. So, as caregiver and child start getting into sort of like a sleep rhythm, right? Well, from that point, then it's just like, okay, well, nothing's gonna bother them when they're sleeping because I'm here. I mean, you guys afraid of monsters? Oh, sorry. So they start getting better sleep. Is the gist of it. That's all it means. Okay, that's all that means. It's nothing like complicated. Okay, but that in turn starts helping the parents and the caregivers because if you don't have to keep waking up. Okay, everybody, some things are getting undone. Well, that's what happened because the CW. I mean, I picked up on it. I just didn't know where the source was. Bled through and right affected the cast and crew of Supernatural a little bit. Well, yeah, I didn't know what the source was, but I knew. I didn't know you guys called bleed through. All right, well, I just put up a temp wall there for you so that it wouldn't keep happening. Right. I know it came from the originals, but they know how to undo all that. So I never, yeah. Okay, but Jensen doesn't have to do shit, really, and he doesn't want to, so leave him the fuck out of it. Well, so that they don't get a strike against them, just asked, like, apart from me, go help me clean that up. Okay? But the cast and crew of Supernatural who did know, you're getting dinged and your second chancers now. Because some of you started picking out that something wasn't okay with Jensen. And then some of you figured out what it was and you refused to help him. So I interceded. So you guys are the ones going to take the hit. I still love the show, though. I mean, yeah, well, that was like a really good ending. The whole cast and crew and the bridge with the baby. I'm saying. Okay, so that was accidental. I just didn't know where the source was, so I know what it is. I don't have to worry about the originals because they know how to undo what they. You understand? Right. I never. But I was trying to find the source of the bleed through. Right. So now you guys know. It's because you guys both CW. Right. Okay. So I was able to get some information over to Robert Singer so that he could quickly, like, understand what I was trying to get at. And then from there, that happened separately for me. Okay. I also don't handle annulments, but there's quite a lot of those going on. All right. I know we're some lucky fucks. Okay, great. Yeah, we found a bunch. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, all right, hold up a second. Hi. Do you mind, like, can you give Thor his fucking binky or new or whatever pacifier? It's a prop. It's like a security blanket. Okay, just let him fucking have it. Okay, jeez Louise. I can't do anything for Imagine Dragons, no matter what I like or don't like, or how I feel or don't feel. Okay, that one, right? They jumped in too soon, and because of what JCM was all about there, I couldn't assist at first. So it's just better they go third remedial because it's going to give them their best chance. Because technically that was a decision Dan made, but he jumped in too early. And he was being way too abusive to me in the wrong corner. So I had to make a decision. But that's the best I can do at this juncture. So they can go third remedial. So I won't see him for a little while. But it gives them a chance they wouldn't otherwise have had. And it's the best I can do. Okay. But some of you thinking I had mail, right? But I didn't. So you guys were praying to nothing, no one was going to answer. No one was going to understand. So, right. But I can know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was already healed from like former relationship at that point, but then suddenly I'm like, now what the fuck is this? Hell's bells, no way. No how. I, it, I can't really talk about that when it comes to Imagine Dragons because it's painful for me that I can't do anything for them other than that. Okay. So, like, trying to, can you keep that right away from me, please? Just spare me that one. Because there's just, at a certain point, if I try, many will die. You understand? So, they can go third for me. And I need that to happen away from me. It's pretty painful. I mean, I don't want to do it. It sucks ass. I mean, I like some of the music and I understood kind of where he was coming from, but that was an individual choice made by one Dan Reynolds. He jumped into some wrong corner and he was being too abusive to me. So, third, remedial is where that's going. Okay, right. I didn't mind taking a hit for Depeche Mode because, yeah, sometimes you guys don't like the way some perceive things. Right. Weren't really understanding the goodness and the messages the way that they should have been understood. And yeah, well, that one made some promises. And I wasn't required to keep them, but I did. for some because they were so close. And it would have been such a rot gut, shitty, fucking dirty, way down dirty kind of thing that I kept some of that asshole's promises to. One of them was for Depeche Mode. So, no, that wouldn't have happened, guys. But it kind of. That's also what I'm saying. Bastille, just beautiful. Get it? Yes, that song, World Gone Mad. It's just great. But he sang it right. He sang it right. Everybody, listen carefully. You don't want to fuck with us. But here's the thing. Here's something I can say. But there's something I can do about it. Yeah, there's something that I did about it. Okay, everybody. Yeah, I know. So I'm direct sync now too. Someone, I'm armored down. I don't have my armor, my gear for that. So that's good news for Ireland because, right, I don't need to. So it's gonna happen, and it's gonna start happening more quickly. But the last one's gonna live slowly and gently. But that's gonna happen to females, so don't sweat it. I know all the mixing-os in his house. 12-ounce curls. Okay, 16. Well, that's why Guinness. I know the bottle rocket. Oh, jeez, it's like, oh, it's so close to on tap. It's such a chewy beverage. Hey, you just drink your dinner. You know what I'm saying, real quick, and then go clubbing with the boys, which is a positive activity for someone like me. It wouldn't be fair to some people, would it? But you know, see what kind of shiesty shit I had to deal with. Like, I got red carded because my shins were too hard. Clearly, I know not to. Like, oh, they can't handle that. I get it. But it's not my fault now, is it? I still got red carded because some female was, trying to aim the ball at the goalie post there. And I'm like, fuck you, man. I just ran up. So she kicks me. She missed, kicks me square as hard as she could, right in the shin. I heard like a instant goose egg, right? Like hot, etc. Nobody gave a shit about me because she's down on the ground holding her toe crying. Okay, like that's what I'm saying. Like I actually got heated on by some criminal fucking dude who couldn't get or keep a woman no matter what because I knew how to fix a broken nut on a goddamn guitar. Come on, guys. I get it. Feel grouchy. Just right. I know, but there are ways. Sometimes it takes a slower pace for them to learn it. So you're all trying to say, well, they don't learn. Yeah, they fucking do. Okay. Now here's the thing about saying something deceptively versus what you think is a falsehood or untruth. Okay. At a certain point, though, when you're repeating something that's a falsehood or an untruth and you don't know because you heard of it, when you get gently corrected a couple times and you still do it, well, then you're a purposeful deceiver. Okay? Get it? Fake ones fall faster. Here's a hint. Here's your sign. I can't stand looking at the Alaskan bush people. Get them to safety. Fakers. Two sets of fakers. How they got you the first time. Can't happen again to you. Last time you tried, okay, you thought that you'd succeeded, but listen, because that one fucking tricked you. And you did it to the one who was in six. Yeah. because that freaking she was hiding in trap now, okay? But there's a certain collective you can handle that, right? I know, too, right? But that's why there's no one above my head, so I'm like, what do you want me to do here, everyone? I'm sorry, but I got a single parent, the earth now. So could you? Some, some just go straight to final judgment. Not, I don't even have to deal with that anymore. Failure, yeah, it is like that. Bam, failure to cooperate, go. Bam, failure to cooperate, go. Okay, well, I powered it down, and so for any munitions that were left live unstable, okay, well, we got all of them, the ones that I was supposed to, except, yeah, man, that last one. I didn't realize that. Like, I knew there was a hidden trigger switch somewhere, right? But exactly, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But somebody's gonna pay for that one. Yeah, I'm all smiling because they're like in rows, and then the last one, right? So I got them disarmed, 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 disarmed. Yeah, okay. Then I'm all like, yeah, fine. Almost done, almost done. They can't hurt anybody anymore, right? But then that last motherfucker, son of a bitch hit the trigger switch in there, right? So there wasn't a safety switch to make sure it go off. Well, it did. And like while I'm smiling, got it. So basically, here's how it sounds. That's it. And next thing you know, I'm like, well, at least I was smiling when it happened. I mean, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, everybody help out Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah, right. Not the kids. They need to be paying attention. All the things. Yeah. Listen, nerdies, everybody, I get it. Okay, let's just all get together and be kind and helpful that way, and help them go civilize another rock. Okay, yeah, it's cool. You know what I mean? They want to, sure. But yeah, that's my SOS brothers. There's only one left. It's mine. They know where I am. Anyway, yeah. So good news. I did armor down. Okay, I'm still armed for the USA and territories. I know I'm not going to need to use it. You understand? Okay, so it'll be all right. But I can wait long enough. It's okay. I can do little things here and there as we go. Okay. So a little later on today, when it comes to yes, I found all the parts and pieces of a blown up black heart. Because I'm that kind of pilot. I don't need wings. And if the blades are fine, I don't need ammo either. Well, what I keep saying is if you don't take whatever's offered, then it gets worse. No, can't use debt like that anymore. That's a fallacy. Okay, that is the situation with the blood magic there. Not so clever. Okay, well, I warned them. That is on the record. Right. No, what it does is it kills you at a different point in time on Earth. So some of them are nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. Yeah, let's help civilize another rock, shall we? Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. But yeah, so when it comes to where I am, I'm basically It wasn't a trap. I don't build traps. I don't make traps. Never, ever, ever do I do that. Okay, right? But that one, so no, I don't never do that. Well, I don't even care how much money is at stake. It just makes no sense. Yeah, that's my point. It's like, okay, well, honestly, I don't even like money. What the fuck are you doing? Well, regardless, well, that's why sometimes I'm like, fuck it, just lose it all to get away from this asshole. So I understand what that's like. But what I was getting at in the United States of America, everyone, listen, start supporting the vocational schools. So here's messages to teenagers that other adults can convey for me. I know I've been there, okay? Like, but take it easy on your parents a little bit too, okay? Because they've been through some shit that they probably are still processing and trying to understand too, okay? But yeah, I was one of those who just like, I just can't friggin' take it. It's like a war in that house all the time. Like, I'm like said new war a long time ago, and still like haven't picked up on that. So here's what Votech also does: you get your diploma, you learn a kind of trade, right, and you get all kinds of help and supervision. Then the second you graduate, you're hooked up with employment. Okay, from that point, you can get roommates. Okay, so that you can exit the home you grew up in. And it isn't meant to be like a hurtful thing. It's not meant to be like right or wrong. It's not meant to be like, okay, my parents are evil. Okay, my kids are evil. Knock it off. But sometimes they have to get out for their sake. Okay? So, nothing wrong with road tag. And what I'm saying is that along the way, well, that's what I'm saying. Like at a certain age, you sort of like kind of understood the problem and like dating someone who's divorced because of my age, right? It's that kind of thing, right? But that's the point. It's like some of them, all right, I'm not just like, what? Well, did you ask your children if they wanted to go to college, or did you just find out just now that oh shit, you didn't prepare and you don't know what you're fucking doing, and you're a crappy dad, and you lied to everybody, and your kids got all fucked up because of you? Okay, I get it, but yeah, vote tag. Go to vote tag. I don't care, even if you're a genius, because it helps alleviate that situation for both parties. Okay? So right out of VOTAC. But that's exactly what happened with you. From all I know, that's not what happened. It was like you fucked your kids up. No, that's not what fucking happened. Right? No, that was you. Fucked up. No, that was you. No, it wasn't. It was you. Okay, I get it. You understand? Like, there are people like that. Parents understand like a year before, like, oh shit, I didn't consider any of that fucking shit, man. And my kids want to go to college. So that one just rationalized. Well, they don't want to go to college. They don't like it. When you didn't fucking ask. Don't worry about it. Sometimes parents have been through stuff that they're still having trouble with. You know? So for teenagers, it's like you go to like however it's like gymnasium, I don't even know. That's German, but in grade nine, ninth grade. Okay, however you guys do it. Like at a certain development, right? Like you go from like middle school, right? And you get that summer off, and then you're going to the bigger high school, and then you're the small fish in the big pond for a little while. And you still trying to work it out, right? Your parents are too. It's just sometimes the way it gets conveyed is just so not okay that teenagers need to fucking get out without ending up on the damn street. Like a few of us just fucking had to. Yeah, right. That was better than being involved in that. You understand? Some of them are getting hit with it too young. So that's what I'm getting at. Even if you're a genius, like Votex should be thriving in the U.S. Okay, Because you don't start leaning toward, oh, my parents are evil. Don't start leaning to, oh, my kids are evil. But like, somebody else can convey this to the teenagers. You get what I'm trying to say, right? That helps social service system, because then they don't have to use the fucking system. So as soon as you're out, go tech, you got a high school, right? They help you with job placement, start working, get roommates, and clear out of that joint with friends. None of them hit the social service system. They get a diploma, they learn a trade, they can work, but it's expensive to live on your own, trust me. I mean, yeah, I even had to do the credit card shuffle for a little while, and I'm really good at it, but I knew, like, at some point, like, okay, well, that's not this temporary, I can't, you understand? Okay, wherever you are on earth, find ways like that to help yours wherever you are on earth, okay? But in the U.S. and territories, no, shut your mouths. No. There are some U.S. military who are living alone, and whether anybody wants to admit it or not, you know, they could use some company, they could use some help. The younger ones know about how to safely use certain things on the internet, and the older ones know, okay, well, that's not good for either of us, you understand? So, some former military for a short period of time, maybe, you understand? Take one or two and try and keep them together, okay? But also empty nesters. Yeah, well, after a while, you're kind of like, it's too empty. So if you're in like that, okay, try and contact the that system, yes, foster cares, and just let them know you got room. There's still furniture that's in, and if they need new stuff, and maybe some can donate. Like basically a basic platform frame. It's like $80 if you shop right online. Okay, just look around a little bit. Don't just first thing, do a little looking around, right? And then yeah, you can even get a mattress that's all rolled up. They mail it right to you. They put it right in front of your door. You open that fucking sucker up. It's brand new and it's all yours. It's clean. So in the United States, that's what I'm concentrating on, everybody. So I appreciate it. Well, when it comes to Japan, we don't keep score ever. But I'm good. They can concentrate on what they're doing. But yeah, I'm holding on to it because they don't need it. And I know I'm not going to need it. But I know how to use it. I was just letting the masters know. Yeah. So I understand why there's celebrations, but some of you were celebrating awful harm that came to me, and that was just not okay. So now you know. So I did some restarts, and now you understand better. But in the U.S., these things are just absolutely truth. And I get it, man. Like, you feel like you're in a fucking war. You don't get why your parents are angry at you sometimes, and sometimes they don't know what they're angry at either. But they're human too, man. And they've been through some shit. Sometimes, like, you'll find as you get older, like, there's shit that maybe you just didn't like understand, and then like you get like in your 20s, and it's like, fuck, man. Stop all that shit. Don't call your parents evil, and don't call your kids evil, because that is not the truth. Within the United States of America, we can do way fucking better, and now you know how. But anybody with spiritual gifts who aren't otherwise occupied, when your scene is ready, okay, right? You can jump in and help me. Over 21. So right now, I need whatever kind of cover and protection. And if you are able to do it, there is one. Got my armor. Okay, got refitted for him. Okay, and because it's mine and it's like being refitted for him, you can see all his enemies now. And apparently there's the fastest crew on Earth was found. So they're on his team. Always have to give them their best chance. And it hurts me right now. The whole match dragging things to stop or get it up to me because there isn't a fucking single thing that can be done except for that. But he was too abusive to me, okay? And yeah, you guys steal from me all the fucking time. And that kind of needs to stop a little. Right. But that's what I'm saying. All the mix and those, the mix. That's what I'm getting at. Like, yeah, one pint of Guinness is like, I drank my dinner. What are we doing? So what? I went clubbing with the boys for a little bit. It's a positive activity. Don't ever compare me to another woman either. That just gets everybody fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am the highest of the high. And I've been doing it by myself, so now you guys know to cut me some fucking slack. Okay, great. Thank you. Yes, U.S. Navy had to make a contact. Right. Yeah, my credentials were before that system got put in, so I need you to backtrack. Right. I just rebuilt one. It took me a while. But yes, potatoes can make electricity. So it took a while, but I could slowly charge a car battery. And from there, you get it. Right. So it works. It flies. But I need to do a stealing test. That's going to happen a little later on. Some people know what that is. Don't worry if you don't. But for Depeche Mode, especially Dave Gahan is like, well, yeah, I'm sorry, Dave. Like, some things got mixed up. And I was, yes, I had a craptastic that nobody likes on my ass, and I didn't want that to affect as many as I could possibly manage. But you all thought, yeah, that I was married and that some dude was doing it. And it's just not the fucking case. But I'm okay with all that stuff, right? But I'll start healing faster as male empaths start opening to me, okay? So it just gets sent to you. And you know exactly what you can handle. So the more that happens, okay, the better I get. But yeah, the ones around here, you understand, they're like devolving. And that's the craptastic who got you. But can't happen again, okay? Yep. And the way that one got you was because there were two sets of fakes. You guys are going to be all right. I always keep my promises. But yeah, the Guster thing, okay, that's just so hurtful. I needed some friends to jump in and help me out. Actual musicians, turn on your lights. Just start lifelining for anybody you can find. We're going to be all right. But I need help, and that's my SOS to my brothers. I shouldn't have to pay for my food. You guys can figure out how to fucking DoorDash me. Yes, you can. BS. Great. Share in your ways. Okay. But that's what's meant to be conveyed to teenagers, gentlemen. I appreciate it.